Two of the greatest catches you are ever going to see, and they both happened this past week. Garrett Wilson in the end zone, one hand, looking like Michael Jordan, like the logo.
That was dope.
And Devonta Smith somehow tapping 2 feet.
The Slim Reaper!
We'll get to Smitty in a second, but let's start with Garrett Wilson and break this down for us, Steve, in terms of degree of difficulty.
I ain't never caught a pass like that, so I'm just going to throw that out there right now. Ain't never ever.
Steve, tell me about this catch.
It's a fantastic catch. You look down here, outside, takes off. The only thing I would say is looking back too soon, which slows him down, but gets a foot down, gets 2 feet down, catches the ball. You know Aaron Rodgers. Hey, Rod. Throwing it out there. Great catch.
Do you think since he couldn't get 2 feet down, do you see him consciously trying to just get the shin down then? So he's in bounds since he couldn't get 2? I think he looks like he's trying to.
I've never experienced something like that, so I can't really talk about what I don't know. So it's a hell of a catch. Sometimes you just got to call it what it is. Call that spade a spade as a hell of a catch. Never experienced that. I've caught a few. I ain't never caught one like that. I don't know what it's like to be in that catch radius with the one hand. That's just ridiculous.
I recently was in the locker room in Houston talking to CJ Stroud, and we were talking about Marvin Harrison. He said, I will tell you this right now, of all the guys I played with, and he played with Chris Olave, and he played with Jackson Smith and Jigba, who just went off. He played with Marvin Harrison Jr. He actually played a little bit, just in practice, maybe with Jameson Williams. He was like, Garrett is the best out of all of them.
Really?
And that's my opinion. That's
okay.
CJ's opinion, that Garrett Wilson is the best out of all the receivers he has played with. And now let's go to the Slim Reaper and Smitty.
Yes.
I'm fascinated by this, Steve, because as he's trying to one-hand it, he's dragging one toe and he taps the other. But the route's really good too, by the way.
Ooh, they go low. It's kind of a sloppy out route, but I don't care. Drags both feet. I could do something like that in my dreams, but I ain't never really did it in real life. Nice ball thrown. Ooh, that's a great.
I mean, how far out of bounds is that ball?
So you saying I have to pick which one?
Sure. Why not?
I can't.
No.
They're both outstanding, and I've never done any one of them. So I can't pick.
This is what I got from a wide receiver coach, okay?
Hold on, no. Is it a good wide receivers coach? That's the question.
I love that you said that because all position coaches are not created equal in the land of the NFL. It is a very good wide receiver coach. Okay. Very well respected.
All right, cool. Then we can continue.
Smitty's was wild because he was able to drag his one foot and then tap the other and keep it down.
Yes, toe tap swag.
But he was more impressed with the one that he was dragging to keep that one in contact with the ground the whole time.
Yes, because the one he was dragging.
Because he had to reach.
Yes.
It should pull you off the ground.
And what does he do? What does Smitty do? You remember I said earlier in the segment, I talked about how a guy jumps up. How does he jump up? With what? One leg. And it's just everybody's different. Some guys use 2. DeAndre Hopkins uses 2. But this is outstanding. I'm just sitting here watching and marveling at it. It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable, right? And so this was the take on the Garrett Wilson. Garrett's was wild because of the adjustment to the throw.
Yes, with his body control.
And to catch it one hand completely
across
upright.
Behind him.
Yeah.
Like even just doing that, my back is tightening up. Just doing that. Like I'm doing that right now. I worked out this morning, so I'm a little dehydrated. Ooh, like that, it's already cramping up.
So I asked him to pick one. His answer back was both are insane. He wasn't about to pick.
Yeah, see? That he's a good wide receivers coach.